Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Sagevivor Season 3 Enchanted Forest. We are getting into the last swap of the season. You heard me, the last swap. I know we've been swapping like crazy. It's every single cycle. It's a lot. I get it. We be swapping. But it was so fun. And this is the last swap, and then after this we will be merging. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see what everybody's thinking, and let's see who makes it to the merge and who's set up. Who's doing well? Who's failing? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Friendly reminder, smash the like button for me. I know you're watching, so just hit the like button too, okay?
I'm back. So, the news is this. I won again. I just keep winning. I don't know. No tribals pre-merge. This is the second time that's happened. So that's really fun. Powerhouses, as far as I know, there's a lot of drama going on with, the tribal over on the other side. As far as I know. Ideally, Jordy doesn't go home, because Jordy and I are chill. And Danny's chill with Jordy, and if they're both chill with me, then that's good. So yeah, ideally, Jordy does not go home, and somebody else goes home. To be honest, I don't care who goes home, as long as it's, not Jordy right now. Or Ethan, to be honest, but, I don't think Ethan's going at all. So, that's that. And then on the other side, all I have to say is I still have my nullifier, and it's going to be Battle of the Titans as soon as merge hits, which I have an inkling it's about to hit. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting pretty, man. Nobody wants me out, as far as I know. There's no point, really. I haven't done anything to anybody. So, I think out of everybody, other than, the non-important people right now, aka, sorry, Brandon, Cyan, Pixels, I don't mean to shade you guys, but you're not doing anything. I mean, I'm in the same boat, but at least I'm, friends with everybody, I guess. Anyways. So that's that. There's not much else to say other than, we're gonna make it, yeah, woo, woo. And everybody likes me, and that's super duper cool.
Okay, I'm not feeling too good today, so this will probably be pretty short. But the plan at the moment is on Ethan. Possibly could change. I don't know. I'm trying to work something out. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But at the moment, it's on Ethan. But the thing is, he might be playing his safety without power. So, if that does happen, then it'll be switching over to Zamara. And we're still going with the plan where we tell them Jordy. And I did loop Jordy into that, so Jordy does know that they're the decoy. Because I don't want to blindside Jordy or anything, since they're Danny's duo. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yesterday gave me a headache. I still have a headache today. This is more so probably a sickness headache, though. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not feeling too good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully everything goes to plan. Or maybe the plans change. I don't know. We'll see. I'll loop y'all in if something does happen there. But that's pretty much it. Alright.
Hello, quick update. Cyan tried telling Danny that he's sorry that he voted for me. He just couldn't vote Casper. Well, I don't care. You tried it. If we lose tonight, best believe your ass is on the line to go home. Y'all are playing my game, and that's it. That's all.
So we just had this maze challenge, which I was awful at. Didn't do as good as I thought I could. The maze was really hard, but thankfully our team still won, and the other team did way worse than we did. Hopefully merge is coming up soon, and I hope they make it there.
Okay, so that challenge went just as I expected. And then the worst part is that I thought I was talking to Zamara, like me and her in our one-on-ones, and I told her, and I thought I was talking to just her and telling her that I lost my bow and not to tell anybody, but no, I put in the goddamn tribe chat for everybody to see, and it's like, god damn it! Dog. I'm like, I mean, it's pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie, but... oh my god, now it's like... everybody on this tribe I like for the most part, so it's like, are they gonna just vote me out because I have no vote and it's super easy, but I know Zamara wouldn't vote for me unless, like, literally everybody else was. But it's like, Mason has a really good reason to vote for me because then he'd have the amulet all to himself. I just don't trust Jordy in this moment, so Jordy could obviously vote for me. Oh my god. It's like I could just use my safety without power, which is honestly what I'm really, really, really leaning towards. Because I'd rather just use it and be safe than to, like, risk it. I know it might... It's only good until merge also, isn't it? I have to go back and read about it. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's only good until Final 10, and there's, like... what is there? There's 12 of us left. So, like, yeah, I mean... why not use it, I guess? I mean, Pixel's gonna lose his vote, but I could not care, honestly, about Pixel. Like, yeah, he's a good ally of mine, to be honest. In the terms of, like, he'll do whatever I say, it feels like. And he's just willingly... every time I've asked him if he'll, like, if we can use the advantage, we share the fate advantages that we share. He's just like, yeah, you can definitely use it. So it's like, this man does not care if he loses his vote. And to be honest, I don't even know if he knows he's gonna lose his vote. I just don't know, like... I just feel he's not all there. I feel like he does not understand the concept of how awful it is to, like, lose your vote for 2 rounds. Okay, so after much deliberation, I'm not even risking it. I don't care. I'm playing my safety without power, and if you know what, if that gets Jordy or Zamara eliminated, fuck it, I don't care. As long as it's not me. There's so much to say. Like, Jordy thinks that they're all working against us, but at the same time, they're telling us, obviously, it's not going to be one of us. So it's like, I have more to say about it, but I'm going to wait till after Tribal. For reasons I won't say right now. Okay, so I used my safety without power to get out of that Tribal. So did Vintage, so it's like, fuck, of course that happened. If I knew that, I wouldn't have swapped and we would have had majority over Mason and Matt. But, you know, that's fine. If Zamara goes, then so be it. If Jordy goes, so be it. Damn, of course Vintage would use his safety without power as well. Gosh. Of course Vintage uses it. Of course that happens.
Well, I am the Parvati Shallow of Sagevivor. I have received an idol from Danny. At the moment, I'm playing it on myself just because. So a lot of stuff has happened. So Zamara found out that she was going home, or not going home, at least, like, found out that her name was being tossed around. And from what she said, it seemed like she was a tiny bit ambiguous with it, but she said that she implied Vintage told her. And Ethan said he didn't tell her, and I don't know why Ethan would lie, because me and Ethan are still, like, at least at the time, were like fairly good with each other, and like, you know, some stuff has changed a little tiny bit. I might have squashed that, but whatever. Yeah, so Zamara found out that Matt told her that Matt was pushing for her to go, and it seems like Vintage was the one that told her. I'm still not convinced it wasn't, but I told Mason and Matt that Vintage did that, and allegedly Vintage and Matt leaked that to Vintage. Sorry, Mason and Matt leaked that to Vintage, allegedly, because Vintage told me about it and said that I was saying all of that when I had really only told them and like Ethan. And so yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but apparently they did. It was probably Matt, because Matt's like got loose lips and shit. Mason's actually been giving me some more info. He told me about Ethan's extra vote that Ethan for some reason told Mason about a couple minutes ago, or like an hour ago. I don't know why Ethan would do that. And that's what I'm saying, is like, this tribe is so fucking messy that like I can't tell who to trust, or if I should even trust any of them, or like, and I should just play my idol because like there's a lot of votes on me. It's really fucking hard to tell. But Ethan did tell me that he actually does have his vote still, but again, something that Mason said implies that I feel like he might have also told Mason that he still has his vote. And I don't fucking know if he would actually vote Mason. I would see like, and that's the thing, is like, it's hard to predict what these people are doing because they keep doing shit that like I don't understand. Like, if I was Ethan, I would vote Mason here in a heartbeat because I get an idol out of it. And I would be thinking in the back of my mind, oh my god, like, Mason's gonna get an idol if I ever go home, and so like, I don't think I can, like, I wouldn't trust Mason if I shared an amulet with him, and and Ethan seems to, which is just really fucking weird. So yeah, I hope that Mason vote, despite how this tribe has gone, I do think there is still a case to be made for me not having to idol, like not needing to, and that's that Mason would want to vote out Ethan, and vice versa. Because Mason and Matt get an idol out of it. So I think I'm okay. Maybe I might have swindled my way out of it. I don't really know. Zamara still says that my name was said, and she said it was Ethan. I think she said it was Ethan that said that to her. And then Ethan's saying that he never said my name or anything like that. So I don't know. Like, these people are just so weird. Everyone's acting weird, and that's why I might idol. Just because like no one's story is adding up. And yet, from what I can tell and what I know, Mason and Ethan have every incentive to go after each other, and yet there's just so much stuff being thrown at me that points to the idea that they're not. I mean, there's an equal amount of evidence pointing to the idea that they will go for each other. Well, I don't fucking know. Yeah, so Ethan has been proposing to me that me, him, and Zamara just vote for Mason or Matt with Ethan's extra vote that he has from Pixel. And then it would be one of those two going home 4-3. He's still on his Vintage shit. Being like, I want to go for Vintage. But he doesn't, like I said in the last confessional, like, Vintage has an idol, and he seems to have no fear in going for Vintage with Vintage having an idol. Which is fucking crazy to me. When someone who we both have a pretty good relationship in Mia has an idol nullifier, but like we'll have more opportunities to go for Vintage, and we'll have an idol nullifier on top of it. So I don't. It's just like that's just really weird that he's that he's like wants it so badly here. I don't know, but like he wants voting Vintage, who has an idol, over voting over voting Mason, who will give him an idol by leaving. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. So that's part of why I'm so like confused about what's happening here. But yeah, that's what he said he wants, is me, Zamara, him to all vote together with his extra vote. And I'm good. I'm down with that. I don't know. You know? It's just, there's just something fishy's going on, and I can't tell who's being fishy, or if they're all being fishy. And then Mason's been actually telling me a lot of info, but I still know from Vintage that he likely told Vintage about what I was saying about Vintage leaking to Zamara that her name was out there. And so it's just like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, Mason. And I don't know, and it just makes it impossible to tell where his real loyalties are. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards actually just voting Mason out, because like, why would you tell Vintage that? I don't fucking know. And then I made the mistake, I think in my opinion a mistake, of telling Matt that we could blindside Vintage here, which clearly is not looking to be a good idea anymore. Because now Matt's radio silent, and I don't know. Like, I just don't think it's gonna. I don't trust Matt anymore with what he's been saying and like what Vintage has been saying. It seems like Matt and Vintage are working together, with potentially Mason, although maybe Mason doesn't trust Vintage as much as Matt does. Maybe. I don't know. Something along those lines. But yeah, this tribal's gonna be a shit show.
Okay, so we're recording this super quick because I realized I forgot to do it. Shit went crazy. 2 safety without powers are being played. Me and Mason are panicking right now. I'm trying to decide who to vote for. Apparently 2 Shot in the Darks are getting played. Zam and oh my gosh, I can't think. Jordy. I'm typing to Mason right now, doing voice confessionals, because I forgot. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, so it's a 4-person vote. Mason's debating playing a Shot in the Dark. So it would be 3 Shot in the Darks with like literally 1 fucking vote, which would be mine. I'm cooking. I'm gonna vote Zam. If that really happens or not, I don't know. But I'd like to see them go, because apparently they're a fucking snake that leaked Vintage is the vote. So, L. That guy's not gonna trust me anymore. Whatever, I'll fucking deal with that later. Ethan might be pissed at me, but like, fuck him. For leaving. Danny, the only person that'll be fine with it is Danny, because I kept Jordy. And I hope Jordy's good with me after this, because like I fucking saved their ass. And yeah, so that's pretty sad. I might do a video confessional next, like quote unquote, like pretending I'm doing it from POV before the trial cancel, or I might just do a post-mortem for like an actual proper confessional. But this is all you're getting, because I literally forgot. And yeah, thanks for the extension, by the way. So peace.
Okay, I'm sending a voice memo vent real quick. Alright, I'm torn. So basically, Vintage doesn't like Ethan, and Ethan doesn't like Vintage, because they both played on orgs previously, and they're both like, yeah, I know how they play tactically for me. Like, Ethan, it's all about tactics. You know, he's like, he's a very strong player, he's very social. It'd be easier to get him out sooner than later. And Vintage is just like, oh, I know how he plays. Don't trust him. We should probably get him out. And I like them both. Like, they are both my top, okay? They're both my top whatever. Ethan I've been with a lot longer, and Vintage, I don't know, Vintage is cool. Vintage is great. I don't know what to do because I hear my name's being thrown out for this vote, okay? Like, Matt called out my name, which is why he's but last. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna vent a little bit too much, maybe. Yes, Matt is in the bottom of my trust ranking because he threw my name and we haven't messaged at all. He hasn't tried to make contact or to reach out, like, whatsoever, which is like, okay, but like, why? You know, the last time we talked, we were chill until he made this huge group chat against Jamal. So like, anyways, yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm torn. I really don't want Vintage to go, but I really don't want Ethan to go either. And I also don't want Mason to go. And they are thinking that Ethan's telling me that Mason might be the most tactical vote. I think that he might be trying to like say this all out, so because he's like, you know, he has the biggest target on his back. You know, he did drag our total down quite a bit, and he lost his vote, and he outed himself into the Hoswa chat. Okay, so everybody knows that he doesn't have a vote. Sorry, I would type this all out, but I don't have the mental capacity to be typing right now. I need to verbally vent, okay? Anyways, Ethan definitely has the biggest target on his back right now. I mean, like, logically, he has the biggest target on his back, but he's very good at the social game. Like, he's really good at talking and persuading and, you know, just, like, getting people to trust him from what I'm seeing and what I'm gathering. And it sounds like him and Matt are tight, you know? Like, I don't know, I said it like that. It sounds like they're tight. It sounds like they're really friendly. Matt definitely trusts Ethan, which means Ethan's giving him a reason to trust him. Matt's throwing out my name, so I don't know if Ethan's playing both sides. But then again, I feel like I'm playing both sides because Ethan and me and Vintage toit, and they both don't like each other. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup. I don't know. I really don't know. But you'll get the full scoop tonight in my confessional. This is just me venting because I'm feeling the emotions right now. And I haven't really vented to this chat yet. So here you go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back for the vent. I am back for the vent. So much is happening. So much has happened. I am confused. I am annoyed. I am frustrated. I am gonna try to keep these as short as possible. Basically, Matt's calling my name, and I'm really contemplating going to him, you know, one-on-one in chat and be like, hey, listen, I know that you're calling my name, but is that too aggressive? And if I do that and he makes it through, like, is it gonna be whatever? Also, I know that he's only calling my name because I am tight with Ethan, and that's because Ethan mentioned it to Matt, but apparently Ethan and Matt are also tight, and I feel like it's a jealousy thing. Honestly, I feel like if I can't have him, no one can. Just kidding. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's tactic, but it's snaky. I don't like the vibes. I don't want to play like this. I really don't want to. Jordy is another topic. Let's get into it. Jordy is so sweet. And he's so, like, just oblivious. He has no clue what's going on, and I know so much. And, like, I have the option to vote him out, Ethan out, and Vintage is an open option, apparently, according to Mason and Ethan. But that means I'd have to team with Jordy, and it's like, I can't vote out Vintage. That'd be so snake. That'd be so snake of me, and I'm not in for the snake game, and I want to be loyal, but, like, really, this has just put me at a really big crossroads. The only person that I would be, like, happy getting out right now, Matt. And it's nothing personal, but it is personal. My heart hurts. How dare you call my name? That is a joke. The only reason why I'd be comfortable with Matt being voted out is because if he's turning on me now, that means he'll turn on me in the future. Like, if he's already doing that now, then that means that he's not going to hesitate for the future. And it's kind of like, you know, wipe out any threats kind of vibes. But at the exact same time, like, I don't have the heart. I don't want to vote out any of these people. I'm like, y'all vote out Jordy. I can't vote out Jordy. Y'all vote out this. I can't vote. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And I don't know what to do because everyone... It's a lot. Anyways, I think I'm going to accuse Matt. I'll keep you posted on what I do, I guess. I'm back, y'all. And I am sad. I don't want to vote anyone. It's like, I don't want to vote Jordy now. But like, I don't know. If I had to vote anyone, it would be... I don't know. So basically, Ethan lied to Jordy saying that he does have a vote. And Jordy's convinced that Ethan has a vote and the three of us are gonna vote whatever. But it's like, okay, hypothetically, whatever. I'm still part of the minority. Like, we don't have 3 votes. We only have 2 votes. So I'm a part of the minority already. Unless Vintage wants to have my back, then I'm a part of the majority. But then again, I don't know what advantages Matt has. I don't know. I'm not even paranoid. I'm just worried. And I don't want to vote anyone out. And my heart's breaking at the thought of voting anyone out because, like, I don't want to play a snake game. I don't want to play a two-faced game where it's like, hey, let me be nice to your face, but then vote you out. Like, I want to be upfront, straight up, and whatever. But I'm also thinking, because I'm talking to Mason. Okay, ready? Here's some more drama. I'm talking to Mason, and Mason's like, honestly, I'm thinking that people are thinking Jordy because of the last play. And I totally forgot about that. Hashtag justice for Casper, bro. I'm actually so sad that Casper is gone, and I totally forgot that Jordy had something to do with it, and it would weaken Danny, and that's just like smart gameplay for the future, but it still doesn't take away the fact that Matt has a target on me for some reason. What did I do to him? Y'all, I'm stressing, and thank you for listening to this 9 million voice memos. I'm obsessed with them now. I'm just gonna consistently talk in this like this.
And with that, right before the merge, Zamara comes in, swoops in, shows that she's got some savvy game moves, steals Matt's vote from him, and blindsides him with it. With how everything shook out between the safety without powers, there was 2 of them played at this tribal council, as well as people losing their votes, etc. There's only 3 votes cast. Oh my god, I can't talk. Only 3 votes cast. Zamara stole Matt's and used her own and pretty much solely just yeeted Matt in a 2-1 vote. Just chopped. Shout out to Matt, our ASMR king. Matt was super fun. He doesn't like advantages, but that's on him. He was really, really fun. Shout out to Matt, and I hope you really enjoyed playing the season. We enjoyed hosting you. In the next episode, we are getting into the merge. It is merge territory, and things are only going to get crazier. All these swaps up until this point have only created all these crazy bonds, and now these people are going to go feral. I promise. So that will be coming in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.